Domestic violence laws are there to protect spouses, cohabitational partners, and children from violence in the house. Not only is domestic violence related to physical violence, there are also other elements that come into play, such as intimidation, as well as verbal threats that could be made to your partner. Most domestic violence convictions are not expungable, meaning that you could not have that conviction removed from your criminal record at a later date. Another issue in terms of domestic violence is that usually a second or subsequent offense are usually charged as felonies as opposed to just plain misdemeanors. And finally, that you potentially could have a loss of your right to own a firearm if you are convicted of a domestic violence crime. Even if you're not even convicted, that you're just charged and you're attempting to fight the domestic violence, unfortunately, there are consequences that could affect you. For example, if a protective order is filed against you by, say, your spouse, that potentially could mean that you might not be able to see your children while the case is pending. And there's a strong possibility, if there's a protective order, that you might not be allowed to stay in the house that you've been living in. Domestic violence convictions are usually more severe than just commonplace criminal misdemeanor charges. Most likely you are facing some sort of executed time, such as actual jail time. Here at Suhre and Associates, when we have a client that's charged with a domestic violence, there's a lot of work that goes into it. What we do is we do our own investigation. We have a wider range of criminal investigators, former police officers, state troopers, along with certain forensic scientists that would be able to assist us in order to provide the best defense possible for our clients.